Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Niladri Mukherjee and I am a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. I practice in Mississauga, Ontario. If you are a potential international student here in Canada, do not think of coming to Ontario. I repeat, do not think of coming to Ontario. Even if you have your friends, your family, your relatives, your best friend, your cousins live in Ontario, and there is a reason behind that. Over 50%, I think it is 51 or 52 as per the latest statistics, over 50% of the students that come to Canada, international students that come to Canada, end up choosing Ontario as their preferred province. I'm not saying it's a bad province, I live in there. But if over 250,000 international students are there all across Canada, over 120,000 students are there only in Ontario, meaning that if Ontario provincial nomination, for example, has a quota of 7,000 or 8,000, for that they have 125,000 to choose from, because in the end you're not coming to Canada just as an international student. You are here, your end objective, at least for most of you, is to get yourself a permanent residency, and for that to happen in the years to come, you have to depend increasingly on the provinces. You have to depend increasingly on the nomination from the province that you end up completing your education at. So if more and more and more number of international students just keep on coming to Ontario, nomination programs, score will never fall down at an achievable level, and most of you will be frustrated even after completing a year or two of study, and maybe after a year or two of your work experience in Canada, because you will not get a permanent residency through OINP. And the way express entry system is going so far, and the way the express entry system is going to happen in the year maybe 2022 or 2023, there will potentially be an increasing emphasis on nominations from the provinces. You cannot ignore the Ontario, the nomination, the provincial nomination aspect, and can just not only depend on the express entry system, because express entry system is also going to change a lot when the tier system comes into place. So the end of, the main point of this video is that choose a province that gives you a lot of better opportunity for permanent residence and give you a lot of other options to choose from, along with their along with their own provincial nomination programs. Okay, for example, if I talk about Nova Scotia, if I talk about New Brunswick, or even PEI, along with their own internal provincial nomination system, they're also a part of Atlantic immigration program. So you have your economic immigration stream such as express entry. You are then becoming a part of Nova Scotia immigration program if you study from Nova Scotia, and then you can also potentially qualify under Atlantic immigration program. The same is true for New Brunswick as well. So this is just an example. I'm not discouraging you guys to choosing Ontario, but if you choose Ontario, these are the potential obstacles that you must be looking at, and hence before you take a decision as to which college to choose, which university to go, if your objective, long-term objective, is to get permanent residence in Canada, these days it is that much important to choose the right province, and for that to happen, Ontario probably should not be your right choice at this point in time. And even in the years to come, at least 2023, 2024, I would tend to believe the same thing. You have to look on alternatives as well. If you need me to consult you to tell you the right options based on the options that is specifically suited to your profile, maybe a consultation will be a good idea. Send me an email, contact@novonation.ca. Shall be glad to consult you. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye now. Cheers.